losing control. She shrugged. I don't know. Master Disco always said I was a strange one when it came to my thirst for blood. I don't know why I'm so racist compared to the others. I just am. Well, I'm glad. I mean, I consider all of you family, but you're the only one I can trust with this. Even Twilight with her being so new to this would have trouble containing herself. I wish I didn't have to be the one to do this, though. Hey, Spike says, patting her hoof. This is my choice, okay? But you're just so young. I'm 15, practically an adult. You're also very small. You call me short? She released a snort laughter. No. It's just we can only take so much from you. I'll do whatever it takes to help you guys. Even if it costs me my life. Well, after she gently moved the needle. Hopefully it won't come to that. That's pretty enough for the master, don't you think? She set down the mechanism and went to get a fresh bandage from the drawer. So, out of curiosity, Spike said as she began wrapping his arm, if you guys did have to chase me, how do you think I'd look? He cried as Abjad put a bit too hard. Ugh! Sorry, she said, ripping the gauze and tying it up. You think I'll get bat wings too? Spike asked eagerly. Don't know. Might be different for dragons. Think I'll get super strong muscles? He guessed. Maybe I'll get taller. Once Applejack was done benching, he stood in the chair and flexed his arms. Watch out, he said in a deep voice. Count Spikula's coming to get ya. Applejack suppressed a giggle before resuming her grim expression. Now, sugar. Being a vampire ain't always cracked out to be. You'd be the same age for all eternity. Exactly. How cool would it be to be immortal? And I would have to worry about our wooden stakes and garlic. Think I'd be good looking like all of you? If Applejack could blush, she would be doing so at that moment. Hey, maybe Ray will even change her mind about me. She frowned and placed her host on her shoulders. Spike, she said firmly, gently pushing him down. You know you're not the one for her. Vampires only... I know, he grumbled, rolling his eyes. Vampires only fall in love once and are destined for one and one alone, blah blah blah. But maybe it doesn't work until I'm of age or something. I don't think, it doesn't always happen at first sight, right? Twilight said that's a mere technicality. Didn't take much disco if you say before he knew that man was his mate. I wouldn't get your hopes up. I'll be 18 less than 3 years. Maybe then she'll notice me. It doesn't work like that, Spike. She had shot the last David, and she immediately regretted when she saw the flick of fright in Dragon's face. She took a deep breath. Look, I just don't want you to get your hopes up for something that might never happen. And as for you becoming a vampire, I don't think you want that kind of life. He smiled as he hopped off the chair. Hey, he said, putting a claw on his shoulder. My home's with Twilight. Always has, always will be. Which makes this place my home now. Like it or not, he playfully punched her shoulder. You guys have stuck with me forever. She returned his smile. Her eyes were still sad. Spike was the dearest friend in the world, and last thing she wanted was for him to suffer the same fate as hers. Rarity had been coaching Discord all through the night and all through the morning in his chamber. His eyes were weary, so he didn't usually stay up this late. Again, Rarity ordered. Discord groaned. Well, if you already read through it 500 times, then this should be a pound for you. Now, what do you say when she walks in? He smiled and vouched very graciously. Lady Fluttershy, it is a pleasure to see you again. No. What have I told you? Put emphasis on pleasure. Make it low and seductive, but soft and sincere enough so she knows that you mean it. Disco rolled his eyes and tried again. Lady Fluttershy, it is a pleasure to see you again. Good. Now take my hoof. She had her hoof for him to take and he brought it to his lips. Fang! She warned. Disco put his claws to his mouth and realized his right fang was taken out. Oh, right. He pinched his left nostril and inhaled sharply through the other one. His tooth retracted from into his mouth. Sorry, that darn thing never goes in when I want it to. Now you may kiss my hoof. He brought a hoof to his mouth and pressed his lips and kissed it. No! Do you want to slobber all over her? She's a mare, not a slab of meat. Treat her hoof like a delicate piece of glass that could break at the slightest touch. Of course, you don't want it to break. Disco sighed and brought her hoof up to his lips again. Slowly this time, he kissed it lightly. There. Now take me to the table. Hold out my chair for me. He led her to a wooden chair, put it out and waited for the lower step before pushing it under her. Now, Bertie said, throwing her hoof on her lap. What sort of topic do you bring up for conversation? Or will you bring up for conversation? Ask her about her likes and dislikes? Discord asks hopefully. Correct. What else? Her childhood? No. More personal conversation comments at the second date. You don't want to bring her to tears from some tragic event of her childhood, do you? She has to feel comfortable crying in front of you first. He groaned as his arms drooped to his sides. Why there's so many rules? I mean, as if the mating rules aren't bad enough. Why does simply having dinner with a female have to be so complicated? If you want to win her heart, you have to work for it. Not that we females are prized to be won, of course, but love's something that has to be earned. He sighed as he slumped against the wall and stood to the floor. Is there a point to all this? I mean, will she even stay when she sees who I am? I didn't tell her my name for a reason, you know? Even if she doesn't run away, will she even like me? Oh, master, Rory said sympathetically, getting up and touching his shoulder. You may not be the most refined creature in the world, but you have your good points. You're very gifted in music. You played the piano so beautifully, and you got an excellent sense of humor. Why, just a few weeks ago you made Piggy laugh so hard she squirted blood out of her nose. Let's see, you're also very kind and merciful. After all, you saved my life as well as Twilight's and Applejack's. You're also very philosophical. Mare's like a stallion with brains. I'm not a stallion, he grumbled. That's right, you're not. You're better than stallions. Most stallions... Her face suddenly became sullen. Most stallions think they can do whatever they like with mares, whether she shows interest in him or not. She forced a smile. So I'm sure once Flusha sees how much you respect her, she'll see what a gentlecoat you are, so to speak. But she's a lady. So, you're a count. He huffed. You know, that's just a cover-up. She's of double birth. Might as well be entertained a princess. Oh, I thought that she's that picky. I mean, I have yet to meet this mare, but from how you describe her, she sounds like a nice girl. Didn't you say she stopped you from drinking those teas, even though they had tried to rob her? She's clearly good-hearted. Maybe she won't judge you too quickly. She does have good heart, doesn't she? Disco said, looking up into his face. I never have seen any point to do such a kind thing to such vile creatures. That's why I touched his lips. She's such an angel. I knocked the door and interrupted his thoughts. What? He barked in annoyance. Abject's shaky voice replied. I got you something to drink, sir. Disco with the door open, and he cocked his head to traveling train in goblets in Abject's hoof. Oh? You haven't anything to drink in 5 days, Abject explained as she approached him. I haven't, he said, stroking his beard. I haven't been feeling particularly thirsty. All the same, you should have something booked for tonight. We don't want any accidents. He stood up and looked at his orangeman in disgust. I would never lose control around her. Sorry. I would never lose control around her. Abject narrowed her eyes. I'm not just talking about a guest. Are you forgetting about our little dragon friend? Disco says he took the goblet. Sorry. He raised to his lips and gulped down his contents. Ah, he breathed thick his lips. Didn't realize how thirsty I was. Well, I said grimly, taking the cup back. We have a little more if you want some later, but don't get greedy. She charged shortly at the door and shut it with a loud bang. Is it just me, or is she moodier than usual? Disco asked. She's just upset about us taking blood from Spike, Ray said, taking out a handkerchief to wipe her master's mouth. Now, I was thinking, perhaps you should present Lady Flusha with a gift tonight. A gift? He said, swatting her hoof away. What sort of gift do you give a mayor? Well, there's always flowers, but I was thinking of something more permanent. It would be more impressive to give her something personal, but as we don't know much about her, we should start small and simple, like a piece of jewelry of some kind. Jewelry? Disco stroked his beard and thought. Let's see. He thought about Flusha and what he knew about her. Well, she was beautiful. That was a given. She had a gentle heart as far as he could tell. He thought of her name and how it sounded like butterfly. Then he had an idea and waved his claw, making a small necklace appear. How about this? Ray took the necklace with her match to examine it. It was a silver necklace with a thin gold chain and a tiny pink jeweled pendant in the shape of a butterfly. Oh, perfect! She exclaimed. And you said she has pink hair, so it will match. Disco summoned a red velvet jewelry case to place the necklace in and stared at it dreamily. She was going to love it. He knew it. He was going to see her off her horse tonight, and they would live happily ever after. Rarity seemed to be reading his thoughts. Now remember, Master, these things take time. Even things go well tonight, you mustn't rush. She doesn't know about vampire maiden laws, and it's best that it stays that way for a while. It would overwhelm the poor thing. I don't believe you could actually hurt her, but I'd have to agree with Abject. You must be careful. I know, Disco said dreamily as he closed the box. But still, if things go right tonight, she'll be one step closer to being mine. Rarity crossed her hooves. Discord? I mean, I'll be hers. Or we'll be each other's. You know what I mean. The point is we're destined for each other, so we have to end up together. He turned away with a determined look on his face. We simply have to.